Good morning and welcome to Wednesday's free racing tips video. Hope that you're all doing well this morning and looking forward to another really hot day, really nice weather, and once again some decent enough racing, kind of your typical midweek card. I'd say that's not in any way putting a downer on it, as we race from Thirsk, Perth, Worcester, Fairyhouse, Bath and Kempton. So certainly a busy Wednesday for us, and as the week goes on the quality certainly gets better. Start of a new month, and hopefully we can start it with a bang. June ended up being a cracker for us, even if we didn't end it as well as we'd liked. But yeah, I'm sure we can get July off to a flyer and hopefully have a really good month. So we'll go through the tips in just a second. First of all, of course, many of you will know now the horrible news coming out yesterday that Kauto Star, the two-time Gold Cup winning, 5-time King George winning National Hunt hero, had to be put down yesterday. Real shame. The horse sort of was involved in a new career, really, was in his dressage, and there was split opinion about whether that was something that he should be doing, but was just, I think, out and about in the paddock as normal and seemed to jump something or trip or something like that, and actually fractured a pelvis, I believe it was, and the kindest thing to do at the time was to put him down. So thoughts very much with the connections, especially I believe it's Clifford, the head lad at Paul Nicholls, who I think is pretty cut up about it. So thoughts certainly go out there. I don't think we'll see many horses like Kauto Star. Well, I'd say I think Dan Skelton says yesterday, he said it's 1,000 to 1 and drifting that he will ever see a horse like him again. So once in a lifetime horse, and thoughts very much with connections there. So we'll get to today's tips. Of course, the thing about horse racing is the show does always go on, and we'll start off today by looking at today's premium tip, which goes at Thirsk, and it goes in the 3:30, and our tip here is Signorina Rosina. And that's Signorina Rosina, and this horse is currently around about the 9 to 4 mark. Was 11 to 4 when sent out to Gold members last night, so is attracting a bit of support in the market, and was a winner at Catterick a couple of starts ago, and then was 4th at Leicester last time out. And conditions were perhaps not ideal on that day, actually, but I think some quicker ground will certainly suit the horse here. Shelley Burkett gets on well with the horse, and she can claim a valuable £3 here, which is always a bit of a bonus. Still lightly raced, and the chance the horse has a fair bit more improvement to come comes from the David O'Murray yard, who's known for really getting some improvement out of his horses, and I think this one should go close. Today's Little Earner, we'll move on to that next, and that goes in the 3 o'clock at Thirsk, so the race one before the PT, and our tip here is Bogsnog. Now, this was a 7 to 1 shot last night, and it's still 7 to 1 in places, but is as short as 5 to 1 in other places, and then 13 to 2, 11 to 2, 9 to 2 even I'm seeing now. So there's a real variety of the price on Bogsnog at the moment. So go to Oddschecker, click on the horse racing, and then find this race and do search for the best value there. Make sure you don't get 5 to 1 or 9 to 2. I think that's quite poor value, but I think it's Bet Victor and Paddy Power at the moment that's sticking around the 7 to 1 mark, and you are getting 3 places and quarter the odds, so it is a good each way betting heat. Bogsnog, a little bit disappointing on last start at Leicester, but ground wasn't ideal then, and the return to 6 furlongs here has to be a positive for this horse, who could be quite well handicapped at the moment, I think. And it's just £2 higher than last win. Should be good enough to hit the frame, and this might not be as tough as some of the races the horse has been competing in recently, and I think the 7 to 1 available, as long as you get that, is a decent enough price. So that's the premium tip and Little Earner. Lucky 15, as always, up on the site, freeracingtips.co.uk/today's tips. But for today's video, that's just about it. So thank you very much for watching. Let's hope for a good start to July. Thank you, and bye-bye.